Office kitchen. 2 co-workers. Monday morning.
Morning. How are you?
Same script, same smile, don't escalate.
Honestly,
Pause. That word. Too much air. This is where the footage usually ends.
not great.
Fuck.
And yet, here we are.
Oh, wow. Yeah, totally. What does that sentence even do? Why did my mouth say it?
Stop talking. Stop existing. Shut up.
The question is not a question. It is a compression algorithm with a very low tolerance for error. It takes whatever is happening inside you and reduces it to something that fits between doors.
So, more coffee?
Hot liquid, shared task, erase the moment.
This is not kindness. This is containment. Everyone agrees to it immediately.
I've just been really overwhelmed lately. Abort.
Notice something important. You're still watching. But you really need to get a job so that you can buy a new TV. At this point, most people would want relief. A joke. A cat. No. A cut. Music. You're not getting it.
Fuck. Yeah, traffic's been insane lately.
Neutral, safe.
I hate traffic. I hate this. I hate.
The apology arrives on time.
Sorry if I killed the vibe. Sorry for existing. Sorry for wait.
No, you're totally fine. Please never do that again.
Everyone feels normal again, which is worse. Let's imagine a malfunction. What's with the animator? Not everything needs to explode. Just honesty exceeding its allocated duration.
How are you?
I don't know how to answer that fast enough.
What?
That was not rhetorical.
I slept 6 hours, my jaw hurts. I'm worried about money in a way I can't explain. I don't know if my friends actually like me or if we're just synchronized out of habit.
Where do I put this? Where does this go?
The room has no slot for this information. Meetings stop working. Not because people fight, because nobody can tell when the meeting has started or ended.
Okay, before we continue, are we fine?
No.
That answer spreads. Calendars break, because honestly takes an unknown amount of time.
I can't schedule this. I can't calendar this.
Emails begin to fail.
Just checking in.
About which part of my life specifically?
The phrase "just checking in" is quietly removed. Customer support collapses.
How can I help you today?
I feel unseen by this interface, and that's making me angry. In a way I don't know where to put.
Therapy becomes unusable. Not because people lie, because nobody stops.
And another thing,
People stop asking the question. This feels peaceful. Then something worse happens. People answer anyway.
I'm okay. No, fuck, ignore that. Actually don't.
Silence fills with explanations. Strangers exchange status reports at crosswalks.
I don't regret my choices, but I resent the randomness of them.
I was just trying to cross the street.
Public transport collapses, not due to delays, due to disclosures. Eventually, someone tries to fix it.
Okay, new rule.
Please refrain from answering honestly.
We don't do that anymore.
To what?
It does nothing. People begin whispering "good" to themselves as a grounding exercise.
Good. Shut the fuck up. Good.
After 1 week, a committee is formed.
Hey, narrator guy. Is this where you stop?
No.
I need to leave at 3 to pick up my kids.
They conclude the issue was never honesty. It was duration. So the rule is reinstated with a clarification. How are you? May be answered honestly for up to 2 seconds.
Honestly,
Time.
This works. Mostly. Everything returns to normal.
How are you?
good. Thank God, still works.
After the malfunction, there is an investigation. The system behaved as designed. The problem was not honesty. The problem was exposure. Too much information entered spaces not built to hold it. Hallways, meetings, elevators.
Shut the fuck.
The solution is simple. The rule remains, but it is clarified. How are you? Is not a request for truth. It is a request for stability. This is documented, filed, agreed upon. Training materials are updated. New employees learn quickly.
How are you?
Good. Can we pause for a second?
Yeah, this is getting confusing.
Proceed.
I'm just saying, in this episode alone, I'm a coworker, a stranger, and apparently a new hire. Pick one and pay me accordingly.
Yeah, same. And now I'm part of a malfunction scenario. I'm not doing improv for free. I'm just defaulting to polite and doing the bare minimum.
This is correct behavior.
Also, how many versions of us are there in this building?
Because I've definitely seen myself over there earlier.
Are they getting paid?
Additional roles do not require additional compensation. They require compliance.
So this is just extra labor. I'm not working for this narrator again.
Noted.
Social labor. I am absolutely doing this again.
This reaction is common. No one corrects the interruption. It is understood that anything else would require time. Time requires attention. Attention requires care. Care requires change. And change is outside the scope of this interaction. So the system does what systems do. It reduces. The answer becomes smaller. The pause disappears. The air stabilizes.
How are you?
Good.
This works. Occasionally, and someone hesitates.
Don't, good.
The hesitation passes. Nothing spreads. Productivity returns. Meetings stay on schedule. Elevators reach their destinations. No one feels better. But nothing gets worse, which is the metric that matters. And so, after everything you've seen, how are you?